Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. I don't know what I'm taking that's making my hair go crazy, but I am loving it. Anyway, it's like I washed my hair last night, so like the first day after I wash my hair, normally I don't like it because it's just a little crazy, but I feel like it's looking good these days. I'll have to figure out which one of those things going on. I did change my shampoo about a month ago, but I would think that, you know, I don't know, I really like it. Anyway, welcome back to another what I ate this week video. This one's a little different. I had told you guys, kind of give you a preview that it would be a little bit different this week. I had a very busy week at work and I knew it would not be like a traditional work week because of how many meetings and conferences and things like that I had going on, and goodbye parties. It was just a week. It was a week. But I knew I would still be able to show you any dinners and or lunches that I had throughout the week. And I thought I would just turn it into a how I used my ingredient prep. So if you saw my last week's meal prep video, which I posted on Monday, it'll be linked down below along with the grocery haul. I always have my grocery haul and meal prep videos linked down below. So check those out. But right here, I'll post right up here what my ingredient prep looked like. So I'll show you how I turned this into the meals I'm going to show you next. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Jess. I post every week grocery hauls, meal preps, typically like a what I eat in a day or what I eat in a week video. We do book reviews, we do all kinds of things here. So if you are new here, please subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified. And then also I am over on Instagram, so I will put my Instagram name right here. Follow me, let me know to follow you back. I get a lot of people who follow me that have private accounts and I feel like I don't want to add those people back. So if ever, you know, you want me to follow you and you have a private account, send me a message and I will definitely follow you back. Before we go into the meals that I made, well, first up, let me tell you that there was one meal I did not get to show you because my battery was dead. It was a super long, I think I worked like 10 and a half hours, 11 hours every day this week, except for like one day. So, and I was in office every day this week. So, which I know I'm very spoiled to be able to work from home 2 days a week, but, besides the point. So there was one day I did not get to show you, and that was a sweet potato. So I took sweet potatoes, rice, black beans, and I tossed them with some chipotle seasoning and heated them up in a pan, added some of the roasted broccoli and cauliflower and the last of my like bell pepper, you know, all those, that mixture, the bell pepper, onion, zucchini mixture. And I just put that in a bowl and added some of the cilantro, I think, is it called cilantro avocado Bolthouse dressing? Just put some of that on top. So that was the only bowl that you did not see. But you'll see the rest of them here next. But like I said, how I turn my meal prep into bowls. So hopefully you like this type of video. If you do, I can do them a couple times a month, once a month or so, do this type of thing. But first I want to tell you about a couple things that I normally would have given a review on these if I've been doing a traditional what I eat in a day video. So that's the smoothie packs that I picked up at Walmart last week. I have resisted in the past picking up any like smoothie packs. For one thing, I think in the past, most of them were filled with sugar. They had added sugar to them. And these ones did not, so they piqued my interest. But also I just thought, oh, it's kind of a waste of money. But these are actually fairly cheap. Like the Walmart ones are $2.16, I think, and the jumbo one was like $3 something. And so it really wasn't that bad. And it saves you from having to buy all these, because that's the thing with smoothies is like, you know, once you buy the fruit and the spinach and all that, you really have the same type of smoothie unless you buy multiple frozen fruit, which frozen fruit gets really expensive. So I think I'm definitely, to tell you right now, I'm definitely going to repurchase these. You'll see some in my upcoming grocery haul because I've already added them to my cart. But these are the ones I tried. I bought three. I bought 3 last week. I bought 2 of the Walmart ones and then the Jamba Juice one. So let's talk about the Jamba one. So you have to really be careful with the Jamba ones because there are ones that have added sugar in them. So there's a red one there at Walmart. So my Walmart only had 2, this green one and a red one. The red one had a lot of added sugar to it. But this one specifically says no sugar added. So I'll tell you, and I did the full thing. So on the back, it gives you macros for 1 serving or 2 servings. I did the full bag. And I just added unsweetened vanilla almond milk to it. And that's it. So this one had, what did it have in it? Green apple, spinach, banana, pineapple, and broccoli. And I'll tell you, when I first took a drink of it, I wasn't sure what I was going to think about it because I could taste the broccoli, and I'm not a huge green apple fan. Like, I like red apples and yellow apples. Like, I like sweet apples. So this has zero sweetness to it, except for like the banana and pineapple, but those flavors do not come through right away. But I'll tell you, like, so at first, the first thing you taste is all the green. So the spinach, which I don't mind the spinach because I put spinach in my smoothies anyway, but you taste the spinach, but you really taste the broccoli. And the apple does nothing for sweetness. Like, I couldn't even taste the apple at all, but there's a lot of apple in there, but I could not really taste the apple. But the more I drank it, throughout the morning, I actually started to really like it. I don't know if I repurchased it though. I do have the Walmart one I have not tried. I'm gonna try it this morning, but the Walmart green one, which I don't know what ingredients it has compared to this one. But I do plan on doing a winter favorites video. So I will let you know in that video what I thought about the green smoothie compared to this one. But then we have the blue fruit vegetable smoothie. So Walmart has a blue fruit, a red fruit, the green one, and orange. So I have currently in my cart right now to get next week the orange and the red, so I can give them a try. But this one has blueberries, bananas, blackberries, spinach, and peaches. This was amazing. This was so good. So see, you would have to buy all of those. Now, if you had leftover fruit, like right now I have some bananas that I'm gonna go ahead and toss in the freezer. But if you had leftover stuff, then I would definitely say put all those in the freezer and then you can make your own concoction at some point. Like if you have any fruit that's just getting ready to go bad, put it in the freezer. Bananas, put it in the freezer. Spinach, put it in the freezer. Then you can make your own smoothie packs. But you would have to buy blueberries, bananas, blackberries, spinach, and peaches to make this one, which do you need all that? No, but it made for an amazing smoothie. Oh, I forgot the main ingredient I added to this besides vanilla, unsweetened vanilla almond milk was protein powder. So, because I wanted to make these a protein smoothie. These do not have protein. They just have the natural proteins from the fruit or the veggies. So I did add protein powder. So I used my Alani Nu fruity cereal protein powder, which did not add enough sweetness to this one. But like I said, the more I drank this one, I liked it. It was weird. Anyway, really like this one. And I mean, if I really wanted a green smoothie, I would purchase this one again. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't very sweet, which I guess if you're going for a full green smoothie, it wouldn't be. But yeah, these ones I do recommend. I mean, for me, for convenience and getting a variety of smoothies, I think they're worth the money. $2 is not bad. You're going to pay more than that if you get like a smoothie at a, if you go to your coffee shop and get a smoothie. And even if you're making it yourself, I mean, I don't know. To me, it's worth the $2. Pick it up. Like I said, I'm going to pick up the other ones. I'll let you know then in my favorites video how they compare. Well, it depends on how many I drink before I make my favorites video. So if I can get my stuff together, I'm making that favorites video this weekend, but we all know how that works because I have to do a book review video too. So let's go ahead and get into the bowls. I believe I have 4 bowls to show you. I have a breakfast bowl, which I had actually for dinner, and then 3 that could be used for lunches or dinner. So let's go ahead and get into that.
So I don't really have a name for any of these bowls. So we're just gonna go with bowl number 1. This is gonna be for a lunch. And these are the meal prepped ingredients I'll be using. We have our roasted cauliflower and broccoli, our diced up zucchini, bell peppers, and onions, and then our brown rice. I'll be using a cup of brown rice because everything else in this bowl is 0 points. So I have some grilled chicken in my freezer that I am popping in the air fryer right now to heat up. So all of the chicken and all of this stuff will be 0 points. This is the only thing to count for points. It'll be 6 points. So what I'm currently doing right now is I chopped up some of the broccoli and cauliflower. I just chopped it up pretty finely. That way it could be even with the rest of the diced up veggies. And I put a healthy amount of the diced up veggies. So we have zucchini, bell pepper, and onion in here. So I'm just gonna saute this up. I put a little bit of cooking spray in there. I'm just going to saute this up for just a little bit. I'm going to use some of the salt, pepper, garlic blend from Kinder's. There's already a little bit of seasoning on the cauliflower and broccoli, but there's none on the other veggies. So I'm just going to add a little bit in there for that. So I will show you what it looks like, how far I get this all cooked down. I do like my veggies to kind of be like my zucchini and my bell peppers. I like them to be a little bit firm. I don't like them completely mushy. So I'm not going to cook this completely down, but just cook it, you know, to however your desired doneness. Now, if you want to make your bowl fancy and get a fancy picture out of it, you would probably want to do your rice separately. But because my rice is cold, because I was meal prepped, and I'm just going to be eating this all together, and I am making this for lunch on my lunch break. I have to take it back to the office to eat. I am just going to pour the rice directly in here so I can heat it up. But, I mean, like I said, obviously you could heat up the rice separately and make your bowl nice and pretty looking, but I'm going to mix it all up anyway. So that's what we're doing. So I just added in my cup of rice, and really, since it's already cooked, it's just a matter of just heating it up and getting that nice and heated up. And let me go ahead and grab my chicken, and we'll add that in as well. So I added in just some diced up chicken breast that I already had in my freezer, and I did put it in the air fryer to heat it up. And so really I'm just kind of stirring this in with the rest of the bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and plate this up, and I think I'm gonna add some sort of sauce on top. I didn't really have any kind of sauce to put on top besides dressing, and I actually kind of have another plan for a bowl later this week to use one of the dressings for. So I just went with a little bit of hot sauce put on top just to add a little bit of flavor to it. But doesn't this look good? And literally took me, the longest that it took was the chicken in the air fryer, but it took me 5 minutes to put this together because everything was already prepped. So nice, lots of fiber with the rice and the veggies both. We have protein in there. So this should keep me really full. I will have the points, which should be 6 points, and the calories and protein here on the screen. Don't mind my air fryer, it's kind of loud. For today's bowl, we're gonna do kind of like a Southwest barbecue chicken type bowl. I don't know, I'm just making this up as I go along, y'all. So we're gonna use some of our rice. I'm just gonna use a half a cup of rice because that full cup yesterday was a lot of rice, and I didn't even eat it all. So I'm just gonna do a half a cup of brown rice. We're gonna saute up some of these veggies. So again, these are bell peppers, zucchini, and onion. I did prep some black beans over the weekend, and this was just rinsed them, drained them, rinsed them, and all that. Just put them in a bowl so they'd be ready to go. I had some roasted frozen corn in the freezer, so I'm just gonna put some of this in the skillet with these veggies, and we'll just saute those up. I bought some coleslaw just to add a little bit of crunch to whatever bowls I make. So I'm going to add this on there cold and just kind of add a little crunch. I have some of these Santa Fe tortilla strips in my pantry already, so we'll add some of those. I have chicken in the air fryer that I just needed to heat up, and I'm going to add some of this no sugar added sweet and smoky barbecue sauce. So trying to use up condiments and things also in my pantry at the same time, making all these bowls. So this bowl, I guess I kind of call it a Southwest barbecue chicken bowl. I've made something similar to this. The only other thing I may add is some cheese. I actually think I do have an open thing of cheese that I need to use up, so I may also just add a little bit of cheese to it. Alrighty, so veggies are all nice and cooked up. I'm gonna add in my half a cup of rice, and then I'm gonna do a 1/4 cup of black beans. Actually, the black beans, that was 1/3 of a cup. So I did 1/3 of a cup of black beans. And again, those I'm just kind of putting in here just to heat up because they were cold. I'm just gonna mix those around. My chicken just got done, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that up and then add the barbecue sauce to it. Okay, good. Just for ease, I'm gonna go ahead and just toss the chicken in here with that barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce was cold, so just gonna heat all this up into one bowl, and then we'll put our toppings on there. I'm sorry it's not in a fancy bowl. I have to take this back to work and eat it. I'm in kind of a hurry. So here's what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and top this with some fresh coleslaw, and I think I'm gonna do some cheese, some green onion, and then my tortilla strips. And here is my finished Southwest barbecue chicken bowl. The next bowl I'm going to make is going to be a breakfast bowl. So on the side of it, I'm going to do some fruit salad that I had prepped. So this was part of my meal prep, was the fruit salad. So I'm going to have this on the side. And then I'm going to use the veggies that I prepped. So the zucchini, peppers and onions. I'm going to saute this up and then add in, I'm thinking I'm just going to do 2 eggs to that. I may add in a little bit of egg white just to add a little bit extra protein. So I'll just saute these up first, add the eggs on top, maybe add a little cheese. I don't know, probably not. I don't know if I need cheese. And then I'm going to have some hash brown potatoes, which I'll put these in the air fryer. That's what I usually do. And then these are those Amy Lou sausages that I got at Costco. So I believe, I have to look in the freezer, I think 3 are a serving. So I'll do 3 of these, throw them in the air fryer as well. So have these with potatoes and the eggs, and I'll probably just chop these up and then just make a bowl out of it, and then have a little side fruit salad. So here's another way you can make a bowl, and this one will be like a breakfast bowl. And this is gonna be breakfast for dinner for me, but you could have this for breakfast if you have time to make breakfast in the morning. I do not. So I have to have my breakfast. If I want a big hearty breakfast, I have it at night for dinner. So I will show you what the finished breakfast bowl looks like. Here is my yummy breakfast bowl. I ended up using 3 eggs. Since this is for dinner, I figured I need a little bit more filling. So there's 3 eggs, the 2/3 of a cup of the potatoes, the hash browns, and then 3 of the sausages. So I put a lot of the veggies, and I just can't believe how much that cooks down. It's crazy. I'm actually almost out of those veggies, so I think I have enough for 1 more bowl. So I did really good with that, because let's see, I'll have tomorrow night and actually the next day, so I may run out. So we'll have to see how creative I can get. But this is my yummy, scrumptious breakfast bowl. For dinner tonight, I'm gonna make an Asian bowl. So I have some of my meal prepped brown rice. This is bok choy that I roasted with some seasonings. And then this is some Asian ground turkey crumbles. This is 99% fat-free ground turkey with some seasonings. Check out my meal prep video, which of course will be linked down below. You can see how I made these 2 things. So I'm just gonna put all this in a skillet, just saute it up together to heat it up. It's all cooked, just need to heat it up. I'm gonna put some of these mini wontons in the air fryer, and I'll just mix those in, and I'll show you the finished bowl when it's all done. Here is my finished bowl. Doesn't that look so good, y'all? Like, this has been such a good week of eating. I just feel like I've had different meals every single day. It was a super easy meal prep. Let me know so far as you're watching this video if you like this type of video. I'll definitely add them and do them maybe like once a month or something. But yes, this looks amazing.